This is going to be fun. Let's just get to it. Fair use. Fair use. I will probably also send this to Reese Waters. Reese Waters. Shout out to Reese Waters. Let him have his fun with this. Anyway. First order of business, I am not, anybody who knows me knows by now that I don't do this whole left-right ism schism bullshit. I registered my party affiliation back when Trump ran the first time. That was the first time I quote-unquote voted. I have been independent the entire time. And have never once been a Republican or a Democrat. So, I'm able to slam on both. Okay. Having said that, when I did vote, I wrote in everybody. President was Malcolm X. Vice President was King. Marcus Garvey. Huey P. Newton. I just went down. I threw Rosa Parks in there. Sojourner and all that business, right? And that was the first and only time that I ever voted in my life. Moving right along. To this. Now, I would have let this man just play and then we go back, but that's going to take too long, and we all know how TikTok, with the attention span on TikTok. So, it's even worse than YouTube. So, we're just going to go in and dissect this. Anybody who knows my dissecting videos knows how I do it. Let's get started.
So let me get this straight. So you're not going to talk to me because I'm a Trump supporter? Let's make sure you're consistent. Don't stop there. Let's see that moral high horse gallop at full speed, champ.
Okay, let's see it. Hi-ho and away.
Don't half-ass your moral crusade now. Keep that same righteous energy with your boss who signs your paycheck.
Yeah, about that. My boss, or rather my manager, she actually calls herself my supervisor. Let's see now. My supervisor is a black woman, the one that I directly report to. The person above her, the director, he is where the hell is he from? Eastern Europe somewhere? Is he Serbian? Croatian? Somewhere in Eastern Europe, okay? Neither one of them are Trump supporters. Let's keep going.
Keeping your ass from living in a cardboard box. Drop your doctor too.
Funny how you mentioned that. My doctor is also a black woman. She is not a Trump supporter. And of course, I would show the pictures as I originally wanted to. I would show the pictures of all these people that I'm about to mention. But, you know, I decided not to because, well, we all know how the internet is. But, yeah, so that's supervisor, black woman. My primary care doctor, also black woman.
Cool with WebMD and essential oils when your appendix bursts.
Yeah, funny you mention essential oils and all those homeopathic, holistic medicines. First of all, if you had a plant-based raw food diet, your appendix probably wouldn't be bursting, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff that probably wouldn't be wrong with you, so much such that you actually even need to go to a doctor. So there's that, but we'll leave that one alone. Because I could talk about that.
Enjoy pushing your car to work when the check engine light starts blinking like a Vegas slot machine. After you drop your mechanic. And while you're at it?
Yeah, about that. About that. You see this? You know what this is? Certainly you would know what this is, right? Right? But for all of you who don't, that is my car, a 2014 Chrysler 300C John Varvatos luxury all-wheel drive. Okay, this right here is the old transmission filter and gasket for the pan. There's the transmission fluid there. I did a full transmission service after graduating from YouTube University. I did a full transmission service on this NAG 1 transmission. Okay? First time ever in my life I did that. And I did it and got it running perfectly. So much now that it feels like I have a damn CVT in there. I know I don't. I know it's a 5-speed, but it feels like I have a CVT because it shifts so damn smooth. Okay. I do not feel a shift shock in that thing. The only time I feel some semblance of it is when that MDS business kicks in. Especially when it kicks in with the all-wheel drive, which is not all the time, right? The all-wheel drive isn't all the time. When both of those kick in, that's when I feel it. Short of that, no. Okay. Yeah. So I have been doing my own maintenance, car maintenance and repairs. I don't go to shops. Again, from YouTube University, I learned how to do that when I had to do Uber to live. Not as beer money or pizza money or tricking off money to spend on some hoes, right? No. Or, I'm sorry, ladies, right? Schloots. When I had to do Uber to live, and I have videos of this on my YouTube channel, I had to learn how to fix cars. Complete brake and rotor job. All 4 struts, shocks and struts, right? Valve cover gaskets. Belts, serpentine belts, like, who do you think you're talking about, man? Now, again, I'm independent, not Democrat, so okay, fine. But I'm not sure who you think you're... yeah, so, and for the few times when I actually do need to go to a shop because I just can't be bothered, I go to a shop that is owned by a Turkish man. And all of the employees in there, from mechanics to front desk, are all dudes that are either black or Hispanic. So... and they are Repair Pal certified, so it's not some just fly-by-night shop. Okay. Right. I'm about to do the spark plugs on my car. I am also about to do... What else I'm about to do? Well, I'll leave the... Point is, no, I don't need the mechanic. Sorry. Let's keep going.
You better fire your plumber, your electrician, your accountant, and maybe even your CPA, and probably your grandma. Because you know she sneaks Fox News while on mute while you're busy posting about unity and tolerance.
Right, so plumber, electrician, all that business. I rent an apartment, so yeah. Couldn't care less. And considering how everybody's struggling right now, or most people are struggling right now, chances are that plumber and the electrician does not want me to fire them. Okay, because, yeah. Alright, but grandma's dead, been dead for quite a while now, and she has never left Jamaica, so there's that. CPA, I do my own stuff, did my own taxes, did all that, so there's that. Jesus Christ, dude. You better have something, man.
Can't let a single Trump supporter touch your life, right?
Right, and so far they have not been. Right? But, you know, maybe you have something. Let's see.
You might as well quit your job, stop going to the grocery store.
We already talked about the job.
And move to a cave. Because a huge chunk of the people who make the world around you function probably pulled the same lever for Trump that I did.
Keep this in mind for later. Not this specifically, but this logic of his. Of yours, sir. Of his. Keep that in mind for later.
Because they're tired of the bullshit from the other side. But hey, you committed to the cause, right? Don't chicken out now.
Bullshit from the other side. So how's that bullshit working right now? Now being April 23rd, 2025 at 10:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Trillion% tariffs ad infinitum, trade wars left and right, wars and rumors of wars. How's that working out? How is that bullshit working out? Hey, all of you white farmers? Because the black farmers aren't complaining. The black farmers have been so left out of everything all the time, while the non-black farmers get all of the subsidies and the government handouts, rather than pulling themselves up by their bootstraps and shit. their shit shoes, right? Right? And now they're sitting here crying that they're going to lose their farm because of their boy Trump, the same lever that you all went and pulled. How's that working out for you? How's that BS working? Let's keep going.
If you're gonna cancel me for my political beliefs, you better go full fucking throttle and cancel literally everyone else who didn't align or who doesn't align with your delicate worldview.
I think that's already happening, considering that they went and canceled themselves. Canceled themselves out of a job. Canceled themselves. Hey, West Virginia, how's them jobs going? All those federal workers that went and voted for your boy. All you Hispanics, wepa. How's that working out for you? He told you, man, you all voted his ass in, and he told you to get your enchilada eating ass on them planes and go back to wherever the fuck. How's that working out for you, wepa? Sanchez. Man, look. I told you this was going to be fun.
If you're so damn righteous, do it. If you can't have a conversation with me, you better shut down your entire life, because a lot of the people who make your world run more than likely voted for Trump too.
So far, no. So far, no. But again, like I said before, keep that logic in mind.
Let's face it, the only thing more exhausting than listening to your moral superiority is watching you selectively apply it like it's a damn coupon code. Either go all in or admit you're just another cherry-picking poser who's only principled when it's convenient. So be brave. Block your doctor, mid-heart attack, refuse help from that...
Again, stop with the shit food and stop with the artery clogging food. Sorry, South. Sorry, Southern, whatever. I eat your food sometimes, like once every 5 years. But yeah, stop the artery clogging food. Stop the shit food. All natural. Yeah, some essential oils might be involved. Some all natural, plant-based, not vegan. Sorry, vegans. F y'all. Plant-based raw food diet. Plus the gym. Hit the gym. Weights and cardio. And... heart attack? Nah, sorry, no heart attack.
Voting firefighter when your house is an inferno.
Yeah, once again, I rent, and, that's irrelevant to me, because I think they're actually forced to, okay? And if it was my own place, there would not ever be a fire. So there's that.
Make sure the cops that show up to help your ass when you called didn't vote for Trump.
Yeah, about them cops. In fact, one moment. It's unfortunate I have to do this, and you can't see it because... well, this is going on TikTok. Might even go on YouTube as well. But TikTok seems to be real antsy whenever I show any firearms. They immediately shadow ban my videos. However, you hear that? What's that? Huh? What's that, my boy? Yeah, we don't call cops around here, all right? Huh? Yeah, cops do not get called around here. Okay? I do not call the cops, and cops, as we have seen through recent history, make things markedly worse. You're your own first responder, correct? Correct? Huh? Right. So, no, we do not call the cops. I have a Home Depot that is walking distance from here. It is real easy to get rid of body if need be. Okay? So, no, I do not need the cops. I don't ever call the cops. And the one time when I went to the cops after some guy tried to run me over, I happened to not have my gun with me. to where I could have defended myself from his vehicle. Okay? And because if I wanted to try and sue him, I'm expected to go through the cops. Okay? That would be the first thing that my lawyer tells me, who, by the way, is not a Trump supporter. Something tells me a Jewish lawyer is not going to be a Trump supporter, not in this Montgomery County area. Okay, right. So there's that. No, he do not need the cops. They are nothing more than armed note takers. You are your own first responder, and I respond first. Okay? All right. Yeah, so, dude, you're running out of time, man. You need to come up with somebody. Somebody.
And make sure you check the EMT's voter registration before giving your ungrateful ass CPR. Stick to your guns, hero. No half-ass measures.
Keep all of this in mind for later.
So go on and commit to the bid. Because if you're only boycotting me while still cashing checks from your Trump-supporting boss and letting your MAGA voting doctor keep your heart beating, you're not a warrior for justice. You're just a hypocrite with Wi-Fi.
Ooh, and he even stared at him. He zoomed in with a stare, too. In fact, exit full screen. Zoom in. Here we go. Boom. Now then, remember what I said about keep in mind for later. I am not sure what makes this man think that all of those people that he mentioned are only Trump supporters, and that there might not be some on the other side that, hey, all you Trump supporting cops, how do you all feel, huh? How exactly do you imbeciles feel that your boy Trump went and pardoned each and every single one of those Jan 6 boys? Didn't one of your brothers get killed? Blue lives matter, right? Right? Back the blue. Fucking retards. Oh my God. That is hilarious. Back the blue, huh? Blue lives matter. Just comply. Until they fuck with you, and then all of a sudden it's badges don't give extra rights, oath keepers, Constitution, my rights, and my personal favorite. Hopefully I'll get to use it one day. Go home, Sheriff. How do you all feel? One of your boys in blue down there in Washington got, and your mans that you voted for pardon their ass. How do you all feel about that? Yeah, obviously there are doctors, lawyers, mechanics, this and that are all Trump supporters. And there are some that are voting for Harris as well, that are not Trump supporters, whoever they might vote for, right? God forbid you vote for somebody else again, with my job and what I do in the government, God forbid, you vote for somebody else than the two that were given to you. Oh, actually, I suppose at this point you can see my face back again. Boom, yes. Might have gotten tired of seeing him. Right, so you think there's that many Trump supporters here in the DC metro area? Especially the Maryland side of the DC metro area? I won't even say tri-state, but But yeah, you're talking as though everybody lives in rural Wyoming, in rural Alabama, in rural Arkansas, Kansas. Feel me? Look, since you want to go with this logic, how many Trump supporters do you think were responsible for the creation of the platform that you are here slamming on everybody that doesn't support that's not for you, that's against you? Do you think all of the programmers, the coders, the Silicon Valley, how much of Silicon Valley do you think is really Trump supporting like that? How many Trump supporters do you think created... shit, I found you, sir. I don't know if anybody else has found your video and posted it elsewhere. I found you on a Chinese app. Communists, the commies. I mean, hell, that's got to be even worse, right? That's got to be even worse than those liberal snowflakes. Just full-on red state, just full-on communism. Communist app. China. You should have taken this down. You should have taken this down, my man. You should have taken this down. This is insane. And again, we are at what now? A trillion% tariffs? Stellantis or whatever the hell just went and shut down an entire plant, if I'm not mistaken, if I glanced at that thing correctly. Farmers in America's heartland, the heartland, American heartland, heartland farmers, America's heartland, sitting there crying like a little bitch over shit that they wanted. Humberto and Sanchez went and voted for Trump too. See, wepa. And now their asses, I don't see them in Home Depot anymore. I don't see them in the Home Depot parking lot anymore. So, what? You're sitting here saying all of this. Okay, so you voted for him to get rid of the BS. So, is all the BS gone? Is all the BS gone? Is all the BS gone? I can't even, and hell, that's none of that is saying this whole student loan business that you take people that are struggling, cannot find work because the economy sucks, irrespective of whether they majored in something of consequence or not, the economy sucks, and he's sitting here talking about payback student loans when people have to be picking between rent or food. And now they're probably not going to get to decide any of that. Now they won't be able to afford either one because fuck your rent, fuck your food. We're going to garnish your check or checks plural. Tax return money, not yours, mine. Stimulus money, mine. Hey, as that stock market that you all voted to crash via your boy, is that back yet, or is people's retirement still just gone up in fucking flames? Nigga, take this down. take this. Well, I mean, hell, I got it back up now, cause so you fucked up, man. You fucked up. Oh man, you fucked up. All you black MAGA supporters hey, is America great again? Is America great again? Is America great again? Because if you think that all of this is going to end whenever the hell that dude gets out, assuming he gets out, and that all the other countries of the world that was responsible for America being able to be where it is through all the resources and all the whatever the hell, if you think that they're just going to, oh, okay, well, he's gone. Okay, we're going to go trust America again. And everything's going to go back to I don't know, shit. We'll say pre-pandemic levels, right? Or him getting in. You think that's going to happen? My Wi-Fi is strong, by the way. My Wi-Fi is quite strong. See, look. See, look at that. Strong Wi-Fi. Come on, Wi-Fi. Yep, shit. I don't know if you can see it. Whatever. I don't know. Hold on. Maybe you can see it from here. Hold on. Look at that. Oh, focus, damn it. Strong Wi-Fi. Yep. Since you wanted to bring that up. Got real strong Wi-Fi. Look, man. You should not have made that video, but it's too late now. For anybody else who's thinking of, and of course, who knows how long ago this video was up, okay? Actually, no, had to have been recent enough, because the way you're talking, you had to have made this after Trump won again, not after Trump got in the first time. So you let this be a lesson to all the black MAGAs out there. They don't like y'all. They don't. You know? They don't. Anyway, whatever. At this point, this is like me beating the shit out of a newborn baby. This is not fun anymore. You can't take this down now because it's too late, but just whatever. Later.